All right, so hi, good evening, girls. Welcome to our class, LMS BIP AK3B. Again, for this evening, I'll be your teacher, Ms. Cha of Alaska English. So before we dive into the lesson, can I ask to Iman, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, thanks.
All right, that's good to know. And you, to Iman, Baoling, how about you?
I'm fine.
All right. So as you know, from yesterday and until last week, right, we were able to have the review from the units 5 and 6. All right. So with this one, the homework that I gave you yesterday is to have an advanced reading again regarding some of the places in Unit 7 out and about, right? Wherein we learn the following, all right? So it's specifically focusing into places, all right? As we know from the topics that we have from the very beginning, wherein I will give you a practice, by the way. So yeah, I decided to give you that a review so you have a familiarity about it. It's like the same with this one, right? In family, places to go and things to do like this. All right. Um, let's have. Please make your own sentences. Let's start with Bowling. Answering one, two, three. No need for me to read the question. She is at the. She is Bowling, make a sentence.
She is my grandmother. She's, she's
Where is she? She's at the.
she at the department store. She shopping.
All right, excellent. Iman, how about you?
He he is my brother. He's a park. He he kicking a ball at the park.
All right, good. Bowling.
He is my grandfather. He at the library. He is
Ba. Borrow.
borrow
Wing.
books.
Borrowing. Books. All right, Iman.
She is my sister. She at she at movie theater. She watch watching watching
Oh,
movie.
she's watching a movie. All right, good. Next, Bowling.
She is my mother. She's at the supermarket. She she's buying
Grow.
the groceries.
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 All right, okay. Iman.
He is my father. He at he at post office. He mailing letter at the post office.
All right. Okay. So with that, that's our review as well yesterday. Um, I reviewed that again for you not to get confused when for the topic that we're going to tackle for tonight, because this will also tackle about a certain place, but in this time it says out and about. All right, meaning we are going to move out in the city. All right. So first of vocabulary, and then you answer some of the question last time. We are at the beach, right? So how about if I ask Bowling? Bowling, what are the activities that you can do at the beach? Activities. I
I
can go
I can go swimming.
swimming, right? Okay. Uh, with this one, how about Tweeman? Tweeman, what is the type of clothes that you're going to wear at the beach? What are you going to wear? I can wear.
I can I can
Wear.
wear
Mm.
black.
I can wear. Do you mean you could say I can wear swimsuit?
Can wear
Swimsuit. Swimwear.
suit.
Yeah, a swimsuit or a swimwear. Correct. Okay, very good. So in here, how about the next one? Girls, the next word that we have is aquarium. Aquarium. All right, aquarium. Actually, this is the place, of course, wherein you can find some sea creatures right there. So, how about you? Baling, do you have any fish at home? Do you have a pet?
No.
No. How about Tweeman? Do you have a fish at home?
No.
No, to both of you doesn't have a pet. All right. So next one that I have right here is the amusement park. Amusement park, it's a very unique park. For some other textbook, they also call this as a theme park. All right, amusement park or theme park. This is the place where you can do or where you can do a lot of activities, riding in some unique rides, right? Like the carousel, the horse that is spinning, that is called a carousel. This one, the Ferris wheel, or you can watch in the circus. Wherein, when you say circus, this is the place where animals are performing. They're inside. The clown is inside the circus as well. How about if I ask Tweeman, do you have any plans to go to an amusement park in the near future?
No.
No? All right. How about bowling? Mm. Do you have any plans to go to amusement park in the near future? Yes or no? Not your interest too? That's okay. You can answer a yes or a no.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So who do you want to go with? Are you going to go with your family or with your friends?
Going to family.
With family. All right, good. Okay, moving into here, we have here a museum. All right. Museum is the place wherein you can find a lot of historical things or something that is connected. It could be in your country, it could be in your city, all right? Especially, for example, if you have, of course, your national hero is Ho Chi Minh, right? So there is, of course, I believe there is a certain museum in your country that has a lot of things about Ho Chi Minh. All right, the clothes he wear. All right, maybe the things that he wrote or pictures. Right, something that is historical. All right. So how about this one? Um, the next one that we have here is hotel. All right. So of course you know this already. This is the place where we, all right, temporarily stay whenever we go on a certain vacation or holiday. If I may ask Tuiman, I don't want you to answer no again. Tuiman, what are the best and worst things about staying in hotels? Hmm. You can answer the basic one. Small room, big room, clean room, dirty room, like that. Slow Wi-Fi, fast Wi-Fi. Mm. Delicious food, terrible
Small,
food. Mm.
small room.
Small room, and what is the best for you? So you like bigger room. So small, and you don't like a hotel that is small and
Small.
You can use any adjective. What are the things that we consider, right? The big or small room, clean or dirty room, fast or slow Wi-Fi, yummy or terrible food. You can also use tidy, messy room, noisy and quiet room. Oh, how about you, three man? I give you a lot of example here.
The best,
The best room for me,
the bedroom
for
for me
me, is
is fast Wi-Fi
a fast Wi-Fi.
and clean room.
All right. So a clean room with fast Wi-Fi. All right. How about Bowling? Thank you, three man. Very good. How about Bowling? The best room for me
The best room for me
is
is fast Wi-Fi and yummy food.
with yummy food. Yeah, I agree. You could also use ugly, right? Ugly and pretty or beautiful views or scenery, right? Because whenever you go on a vacation, you love to take pictures, right? You love to take selfie. So you want to have some good background, right? So these are the things that we consider. Okay, very good. Next is with this one. We have the pool or the swimming pool. All right. So how about this one? Bowling. Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
How did you learn? Who teach you how to swim? Who teach you to swim? Mother, father, uncle, or you learn on your own? Did someone teach you how to swim?
Mm, teacher.
Ah, oh, so you go in an instructor. Okay. I I go all right. I went to swimming lessons. All right. How about if I ask you, Baoleng, which is better, swimming at the beach or in a pool? For you, what do you want? At the pool or at the beach? And then why? I prefer, or it's like I'll choose
I prefer
swimming
swimming
where? Pool or beach?
at the pool
All right, swimming at the pool. Why?
because
Because, what's the reason why you prefer swimming at the pool?
because
Mm,
I
because it's,
because it's
do you find it more safe? Safe. Safe. And then doylap, dangerous. Mm.
safe.
All right, because it is, all right, it is, because it is safer, right? Safer comparative than the beach. Okay, read your sentence.
It's safer than
I
the
went,
beach.
I went to
I went to swimming lesson.
Lessons.
I prefer swimming at the pool because it's safer than the beach.
All right. Okay, good. How about Tweeman? Tweeman, same question applied. You can follow the pattern of of bowling. Who taught you how to swim? Do you go to swimming lessons too, or you learn with daddy or mommy? Miklen,
YouTube. YouTube.
you went to? Sorry, I went to. How do you know how to? Who? How did you learn to swim? Who taught you? Who teach you how to swim?
Me.
You learn by own. Oh wow, that's nice. All right. And which are you going which is better for you? Swimming at the beach or in a pool? And why? Ah, in here, I will teach you some phrases that you can use, right? You could use I prefer, or you could say in my mind, I like, what do you want? Pool or beach? To Iman. To Iman. To Iman. Oy, what will you choose? Swimming at the beach or swimming in a pool?
I like pool.
I like swimming at the pool. Ah. In this one, you could also say true because you are agreeing with Tweeman's opinion. All right. Why?
Because
Mm.
if
Because
because if it
big, small, clean, dirty, few, many. All right. For example, you consider few or many. Few, it's like little, lesser people, not so much. Many, it means a lot. Mm. Because it,
because it
mm. I learned swimming on my own. All right. In my mind, I like swimming at the pool too because it, mm, focus first, later, later on watching anything. I learned swimming on my own. In my mind, I like swimming at the pool too because what's the reason? Because it, do you agree with Tuiman? Do you want to answer safer too? You need to focus first because it, mm, why do you choose the pool, Tuiman?
because it's small.
All right. It is smaller, right? Comparative, it is smaller than the beach. All right. Okay, I'll read your answer to Iman. I learned swimming.
No swimming on my house. In my mind, I like swimming at the pool too because it's is smaller than the bees.
Okay, all right. So I used to ask you this kind of questions already because for a fact we are learning starting from AK1, right? So we guys are learning for a very long time. And I know that I also need to enhance your skills and comprehension, all right? That is why teacher is giving you questions that is not on the book, right? How will I know if you are improving your comprehension, right? If you're just going to master the grammar on the book, what's on the book, right? That is the reason why both of you are advanced as well as in vocabulary, right? I'm adding vocabulary not just based on the book. Because if I see that the student is good enough, I'm giving them the chance to learn a lot, okay? I'm grabbing the chance with that one. All right, with this one, let's have a game for you to remember the words. All right, let's start with Bowling. Bowling, give me a number and a letter.
Number 4,
Four and
letter
four and
letter F,
letter F. Oh no. Try again. Choose another.
letter C,
Letter C. Sorry, Bowling. Try again.
letter E,
Letter E. Sorry, Bowling.
letter
Letter
B,
B. I'm sorry. Choose another.
letter
Mm,
A,
A. Oh, there you go. It's the, how do you read that, Bowling?
museum,
Good. How about Tweeman? Tweeman, a number and a letter, please.
Museum.
A number, excuse me, a number and a letter.
Number 1.
Number one and what
And
what letter?
letter
Mm,
letter D.
letter D. Did you say D?
Yes.
All right. Wow, good. Nice try. What is that place? How do you read that one?
Aquarium.
Aquarium. Excellent. How about Bowling?
number 3,
Number three and
letter B,
okay, letter B. Thank you, AC. Our girls, our TA is translating it for you. So you can also review or study this at home, okay? You choose letter B. All right, good. How do you read that word, Bowling?
amusement park,
All right, Roy, amusement park. And how about Tweetman? Tweetman? Because I heard that with your brother when whenever he introduced you. I have an older sister. Her name is Tweetman. That's how he say your name. All right. What number?
Number 6.
Six and letter
Letter F.
letter F. All right. Let's see. Oh no, sorry. Sorry. Try again.
Letter letter E.
Letter E. Wow, there you go. It's the
The pool.
pool. Good. Next, Bowling.
number 5,
Five and
letter
what letter?
Letter C.
Letter C. Sorry.
Letter F.
Letter F. It's the,
Hotel.
yeah, it's the hotel. All right. And of course, the last one, Tweeman. What number have you got there?
Number 2.
Two and
Letter C.
two and letter C. Okay. All right. So with this one, these are the six new vocabulary words that you're going to focus into. We have the museum, amusement park, beach, aquarium, pool, and hotel. So if I may girls, just for you to know, since our we have our TA tonight or every weekends, whenever you saw something on the chat box, I want you to have a notebook so you can have a review, all right? Because you know it would be easy for you to improve your English skills if you have a notebook wherein you write the new vocabulary and the translation, the Vietnamese translation. So, for example, we finish on a certain unit. If I say we're going to have a review, you will be you will be surprised on how you can understand them easily because you applied it in writing. All right. One good technique in learning or expanding words in English is by simply writing them. Okay. Because as you write them in a piece of paper, your brain also works with it. All right. So you can remember the word. Okay. So now moving into the other part, all right, or activity. So we are going into the next topic, which is match the picture with the word, which is very easy. All right. Number one, bowling. This is very easy.
Beach.
Beach, number two, bowling. One, two, three, bowling. Two is the
Aquarium.
three.
Amusement park.
Good. Four, five, six. Please answer to Iman. Four.
4 is 4 is hotel.
Five.
5 is museum.
Okay. And six, we have the
Is pool.
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 Roy. Now, how about with this one? What we're going to do is here, all right? Take a look at this one, girls. If you're going to remember what we did last time is like the basic ones like do, does, is, right? Is she at the beach? All right, the basic ones. Remember that whenever you are going to analyze the grammar, it is very important that you know first, all right, or you analyze the time expression. All right. Maybe you're going to wonder, huh? What is she even saying? All right. Girls, in English, we have the what so-called time expressions. All right. Or in other contexts or in other books, they also call this as signal words. Okay. So the time expressions or the signal words, this is, all right, this is the certain technique where you can analyze, all right, in what tense the action is happening. All right. For example, um, teacher will be asking like, what is she doing? All right. So doing. So meaning the action is happening at the moment, right? So in this one, for example, in this, so we are referring into the at the moment. So that certain time expression indicates that it is in present continuous, all right, or present progressive. Okay. For example, what do you mean by that, Miss Cha? Present progressive, these are the verbs that has ing. All right. I'm singing, he's dancing, she's walking. The ing. That is the present progressive or the present continuous in English. Now, moving into how about, for example, we have the time expression, the one that we have on our example, we have yesterday, right? Yesterday, right? Meaning, hôm qua, meaning the action is already done, right? So in here, we are referring into the past simple. Okay, so that's why, take a look. The question form that we have right here is this: was. Was he at the beach yesterday? Was she at the beach yesterday? All right. Because if we're going to use is, this will be grammatically wrong because you have yesterday. So meaning you're going to use the past tense, right? So another one is like, um, for example, the time expression that you have is next year. All right. So it indicates that the action is not yet happening. It will happen next year, meaning that is a future tense, right? Okay. So again, they are called time expressions or signal words. They are, all right, the time expressions that indicates when the action is happening, or happen, will happen, or happened. Okay, and also it will indicate, excuse me, it will indicate as well, all right, in what tense are you going to respond? All right, present, past, future, present progressive, past perfect. Okay, so in here I just gave you this trivia. All right, but anyway, in here the focus that we have right here is this: yesterday, meaning we focus into, all right, the action that is already done, past simple, all right, or the simple past. So when we talk about the simple past, there's a lot of time expression used. Excuse me, because I have sore throat. Okay, so we have the time expression, right? We have, there's a lot. We could say yesterday, last month, right? Last week, all right? You could say an hour ago, this morning. Okay. Another 2 years ago. All right. So these are the time expressions or signal words that will indicate, or that will give us a hint that the action is already done, right? So what we have here is this. Take a look. The question is, where was your friend yesterday? So remember the question word where. The question word where is used when we are referring to a certain place, location, or position. Where was your friend yesterday? He was at the beach. All right, let's write sentences first. By the way, girls, was is the past form of is. Is, was, plural state, are, were. Okay, here. So we have the present to past tense. All right. So how about if I ask Baoleng, let's write sentences first. Baoleng, in picture number 1, where was your friend yesterday? Also, girls, this is was. The S in this word sounds like z. Where was your friend yesterday? Baoleng, picture number 1, where was your friend yesterday? McLean, microphone. He, she was,
He was.
he,
He was.
right? Joteng, the gender, was, indicate the past, at the, indicating the place. He was at the,
He was at the beach.
he was at the beach, right? How about to Iman, too? Where was your friend yesterday?
She was at the
She was at the,
she was at the hotel.
Roy, she was at the hotel. Good. How about number 3? Baoling, where was your friend yesterday?
He at
She was
he was at
she was at the, sorry,
at the
ah, what's that word?
amusement park.
Amusement park. Excellent. How about if I ask Twiman? You answer alternately. Twiman, your turn. Where was your friend yesterday?
He was at the
Is it she?
he
He? You make me nervous. he was he was at the
he was at the museum.
museum. Good. Excellent. How about Baling? Where was your friend yesterday?
She was he was
At the
at the pool.
She was at the pool. Iman, where was your friend yesterday?
He he was at the he was at the aquarium.
He was at the aquarium. Okay, good. Now, how about if we do it this way? So you were able to give me the affirmative sentence, okay? The affirmative or the positive sentence. What you're going to do right now is you're going to ask one another, okay? Like in picture number 4, all right? Was he, she at the blank yesterday? You give me the certain place. And then, of course, it's going to be answerable by yes he she was, no he she wasn't. All right, wasn't is the short form of was not, right? We always add not for something that is negative. All right, so let me start with Bowling. Bowling, make a question for Twiman in picture number
Picture number 2.
okay, make a sentence. Was she
What was she at the
mm, here, the choice is on top. I didn't erase it.
at
Was she at the, in picture number 2, was she at the,
hotel
all right,
yesterday?
was she at the hotel? How about your time expression? Baleng, your time expression. Hôm qua, was she at the hotel? Yes.
Yes, she was.
Yesterday. All right. Twiman, what's your answer? In picture number 2, was she at the hotel yesterday?
He
Yes or
was
no? Was she at the hotel yesterday? Yes or
yes
no?
yes he
Yes, she.
yes he was.
Yes, she was. Make a question for Baoleng to Iman. And picture number.
Number 1.
Mm, Make a question for Baoling. Baoling will respond in your question.
Was
Was.
he at the hotel yesterday?
All right. Okay, Baoling. Was he at the hotel yesterday? Yes or no? Was he at the hotel yesterday?
No, he was.
Was. Negative. Was. Wasn't. No,
Wasn't.
he wasn't. Where is he? He
He
was.
at the he
He
was
was at the.
at the beach.
All right, very good. How about you? Make a question for Tuiman. Picture number. And picture number. Baoling, make a.
Picture number
Mm.
5.
And picture number 5.
Was she at the
Picture number 5. She
was she at the aquarium
aquarium?
yesterday?
All right, very good. Okay, how about how will you respond for this one to Iman? And picture number 5, was she at the aquarium yesterday? McLean, microphone.
No, no, he wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
He was at the
Take a look at your answer on top. She was at the.
no,
She was at the museum, aquarium, amusement park, hotel, beach, pool. She was at the. Baoling, Tuiman, she was at the pool. Pool. All right. So how about these are the choices, girls, on top. I didn't erase it. The 6 words is on top with translation. All right. Tuiman, make a question. Choose a number and make a question.
number 4.
Mm.
Was he at the was at
Picture
the
number 4. Was he at the.
at the hotel yesterday?
Okay. Baoling, was he at the hotel yesterday?
No, no,
No,
he
he
wasn't.
wasn't.
He was at the museum.
Roy, make a question for number 3.
Was he was she at the
Was she at the.
was she at the aquarium
Okay,
yesterday?
was she at the aquarium yesterday?
No, she wasn't.
Mm, no.
She was at the amusement park.
No, she wasn't. She was at the amusement. I'm so slow when typing. Amusement park. All right, there you go. So in here, so as you can see, we were able to have the speaking practice on how you make questions. All right, pertaining into the action that is already done. All right, or something that's a bit that's done already. So we use was. All right. So how about with this one? Um, in here, so of course this one is you know it already today. So yesterday, right? Homkwa. Yesterday, today. For example, that's the day. Where was all right. It's easy already. Number one. All right. So where was okay. So in here, a while ago, we are doing, if you're going to analyze in this part, so what we focus in here is the yes or no question. Girls, this one right here is called yes or no question with short answers because you only got two options. It's either a yes or a no. That is why in English we call them yes or no question with short answer. All right? Do you like apple? Can you sing? All right? So those are the questions that is answerable by yes or no, right? On the other hand, the WH question, which we did a while ago already, the use of where, again, this is a question word or the WH question because this question word, all right, pertains into a very specific thing wherein we are referring into a place, the one that we've got, the pool, the amusement park, hospital, restaurant, that is the place. When you say location, we are referring into the location expression across from, between, next to, opposite to, all right, or the position. Whenever we are asking about the preposition of place, where is the dog? It's on the table. Where is the cat? It's under the table. That is position. So we use where. So we know this already, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no need for us to do that one. So we are going to do this. Baoling, where was she yesterday?
She she was at the
She was at the
she was at the
she's on a vacation and she's having her luggage.
hotel.
Yes, all right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's hotel. It's hotel. I clicked the wrong one. She was at the hotel. How about Seaman? Where was he yesterday?
He was at amusement park.
All right. What did he eat at the amusement park?
He is
He
popcorn.
ate. He ate.
He is popcorn.
Roy. All right. Sorry, Bowling. I clicked the wrong one, but your answer is correct. All right. Next. I let it to be noisy so both of you won't get sleepy, okay? Bowling. Where was he yesterday?
He was at the pool.
He was at the pool. The thing that he has on his eyes, that thing, you call that goggles. This one, that thing right there. Okay, additional vocabulary, we call that goggles. So the thing that you put on your eyes, all right, so you won't get hurt when you go swimming. You call that goggles. Next, to Iman. was she yesterday?
She, she was at museum.
She was at the museum. So here, let's see. All right. Baoling, where was she yesterday?
She was at the aquarium.
She was at the aquarium, correct? Okay. I'm just going to put it in here because our TA translated for us. All right. Freeman, don't fall asleep. Freeman. Mm. Where was he yesterday?
He was at beach.
He was at the beach. All right, good. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do right here is just for the remaining minutes. Okay. Which, by the way, I'll be extending 5 minutes because my fault. I entered the wrong meeting a while ago. So we're going to be out at we're going to be out at 6:50. All right. With this one, we are going to talk about this. All right. So what you're going to do now is we are going to move it or use the, all right, use the words first or our verb in their simple past. Okay. So girls, when we talk about the simple past, again, simple past or the past simple, meaning the action is already done, right? It's happening already. It happened already. Teacher also give you the glimpse, all right, of what we are on how we know when the action is already done. It's by means of the time expression or the signal words, right? Yesterday, last month, last week, an hour ago, 2 years ago, all right? So those are the clue. So in here, by the way, when we talk about the simple past, girls, we have two types. The first one is the regular, okay? The regular past, which is, I think, what we have on our example. All right. Miss Cha, what do you mean by the regular past? Okay. So in the regular past, it is easy to remember. Why? Because when we talk about the regular past, all you have to do in here is to simply, that's why it's called the regular, meaning it's happening all the time on a regular basis. All you have to do is to add, all right, add ed, all right, to the end of the word, all right, or to the end of the verb or the of the word that you've got or the verb, right? Add ed to the end of the word. That's why take a look at our example. We have here, we have watched, mailed, shopped, kicked. Maybe you're going to wonder, Miss Cha, why they sound different? Why watched, mailed, shopped? All right. So this is the thing, girls. When we talk about the regular past, the thing right here is you just add ed to the end of the word. But the challenge when it comes to this certain verb is that it has three sounds. All right. So we have the ed. All right. So again, the ed has three sounds. All right. There are three sounds when it comes to ed. Girls, the first sound that we have is the sound of t. All right. Such as, all right. For example, you say kissed, watched. So it sounds like t on the end. All right. So next, the next sound of the next sound of ed is, let's just make it smaller like that. All right. The next sound of ed is the sound of id. Okay. The sound of id. It happens if the word is ending in letter T or D. For example, letter T, want, and then id, wanted. Another, need. All right. It ends in the, right? Id sound, needed, wanted, needed, right? So that is the sound of id. Now, the last one that we have right here is, of course, the sound of the, right? For example, loved, loved. All right. So in here, it's very important that you need to be familiarized when it comes to the sound of ed. All right. Maybe you're going to wonder, teacher, how are we going to know if we how can we do the correct sound of ed? All right. So don't worry, for next meeting, I'll be teaching you, or I'll be giving you the glimpse of what are the sounds of ed. All right. But again, when we talk about this, all right. When we talk about the regular past, we are just adding ed to the end of the word. All right. It's just that what makes them challenging, what makes them challenging is that we are at that the ed has three sound: t, ed, and d. All right. Let's practice pronouncing the word. Let me hear it from Tweetman. Tweetman. What do we mean by regular past? What do we do in regular past? Tuiman, we
We
add
ed
ed
to
to the
the end
of
in
the
word.
end of the word. So how many sounds of ed do we have? How many sounds? We have how many sounds? All right, we have three sounds, right? What are those sounds, Tuiman?
Kisses,
Uh, th-
watches,
all right. Iman, it says t sound. So it says t. So this one is kissed, watched, right?
kiss,
The ed will
watch,
sound t, right? Next, id. To Iman, you say wanted,
wanted,
needed,
needed,
right? Next is d, d, right? Loved, loved,
not
cleaned.
cleaned.
Roy, let's hear it from Baoling. Baoling, how do you say regular past in Vietnamese? Tiếng Việt, Micklin, Baoling. How do you say regular past in Vietnamese?
Quá khứ đơn.
Qua cu dun. All right. And what do we mean by regular past? We add ed
Eden.
to the end of the.
To the end of the world.
Okay. What are the three sounds of ed? See, you are just adding ed to the end of the word. I hope you get what does it mean. All right. So, Baoling, what are the three sounds of ed? We have t, t, id,
E.
and d.
The.
All right. You do the t sound. Can you give it a try, Baoling? Kissed, watched.
Watch.
All right. How about the id? Read the words.
one,
Wanted. Wanted.
wanted,
Id sound. Needed.
needed,
How about the d sound? We have
loved,
loved, loved, loved,
loved,
cleaned.
cleaned.
All right. So with that one, so I just give you that the glimpse, maybe because you're going to wonder how I read the following. We are going to dig deeper, all right, or we're going to talk more about it for next meeting. But for your homework, I'll be giving you this as your homework. What you're going to do is you're going to have a speaking practice wherein, all right, you're going to introduce yourself and talk about where are you, where were you yesterday, and then what did you do? All right. So like our friend like this. So it's gonna be like, hi, I'm Cha. I'm a student. I was at the movie theater. I watched a movie. How about you? And then Baoling. I was at the. All right. So it's going to be like that for next meeting. Okay. So if we still have time for next meeting, I'll be giving you extended exercises focusing on the sounds of ED. All right. So sadly, time's up already. So the more I want to continue, sadly, we don't have much time. That is the reason why we're going to see each other again for next weekend. All right. So that will be all for this evening. Thank you for joining our class, Tambiet, and have a good night. Goodbye, girls. See you again. Sweet
Goodbye,
dreams,
teacher.
everyone.
Teacher, see you again.
Goodbye.